And yo, dog, this is me. This is KevCash, living a great life, living a great life. That's right, cause I'm so good at making videos and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm a freak, you're a freak. We're all freaks living in the great life. KevCash in the house.
Hello everybody, it is me, KevCash Money. So, in this video, I am going to make my playoff predictions, per se. And this year I'm going to do a little bit different. I'm not so much going to predict who I think the better team is and who I think will win, analyzing every little detail. I'm not going with my brain, I'm going with my heart and who I want to win this week. Who I am rooting for. That's what I am going for this week. I'm going with my heart. I could be wrong. I don't really care if I'm wrong. I take it lightly. I'm really excited for the playoffs. So don't get me wrong. So the first game, Bengals versus Texans. Now, I am going to say, I want to say Bengals because I think the Bengals are being overlooked. I mean, they beat the Steelers and the Ravens the last 2 weeks. Wow. I think they really are being overlooked. And I think the Texans offense, even though they have Matt Schaub and Arian Foster and Andre Johnson and all that, I think their offense is a little bit overrated because they didn't put up big numbers against the Patriots and they didn't put up big numbers against the Packers way back weeks ago. I mean, I just think they're a little overrated on offense. Okay, so I want to go with the Bengals. Game 2. Colts versus Ravens. I want the Ravens are good. I know they blew out the Giants that 1 week, like 33 to 14 or something. I don't remember the score, but they blew out the Giants. They beat the Steelers once, all that. But I'm going with the Colts. I want the Colts to win because they've been playing well, fighting for that Chuck Pagano guy that was fought off cancer. So, and I think they have a huge heart for him, and I think they will. I think they have a good chance of defeating the Ravens, who really haven't played a lot of good football in the stretch. They've won like one game in the past like 5 or something like that. They haven't been playing very good. So I want to go with the Colts. Game 3 that comes to my head. Vikings versus Packers. All right, I know the Packers have, you know, the quarterback, which I'm drawing a blank for some reason, which I know his name, Aaron Rodgers. Oh my gosh, how could I forget that for a second? I don't know. I'm a dummy. So I really, and I think he'll put up some good numbers on offense, like he usually does with his receivers and a decent running back. I don't know who it is because I haven't watched the NFL good enough yet. But I know the Vikings, even though they have Christian Ponder, which is a very mediocre quarterback, they have Adrian Peterson, who almost broke the record last week rushing overall NFL. They call 9-yard shot. And I think he just really wanted to win and get into the playoffs. They beat the Packers last week by a field goal, and I just think Adrian Peterson will rush for another couple hundred yards. It's crazy. And I think they'll pull off the win against the Packers. I really want them to. Vikings is my pick. Yes, surprising. So I want the Vikings because I think Adrian Peterson will will his team to victory. I just do because he really wants to win. I think it'll happen. So, and the last game, which is the best game that everybody, I think, over half the people think is the best game of the weekend, is Seahawks versus Redskins. Now, don't get me wrong, I was a Seahawks fan for a couple weeks there because I'm like, wow, Russell Wilson is a beast at scrambling around and making plays, and I mean their offense is just crazy. It is crazy, and they have a good defense too, a really good defense. Like I don't know, top 5 in the league or something like that. They're really a really good football team, and they have a good chance of going far. But I watched the Redskins beat the Cowboys last week, and I'm like, whoever wins this Redskins Cowboys game is going to reach on the playoffs because I like both. I like those teams. RG3 has one of the best passer ratings in the league this year, and he can run the ball, so he's a good passer, good runner. And then they have their running back Alfred Morris, who ran for like 200 yards last week or something like that. He's a beast. They're just a running. They're the best running team in the NFL. They're old style football, but they have and I really enjoy old style football. So I'm going with the Redskins to beat the Seahawks, but I won't be disappointed because I like the Seahawks too. So, yep, there's my picks. See you next week for the divisional round.